Welcome to day 4 of the 30 Days to Ascension challenge. I am so excited to have you here, and if you haven't already watched the videos from days 1 to 3, make sure you go back and watch those first because you will definitely want to watch these in order. A lot of good stuff is coming through. And before I get into today's channeled lesson, I just want to remind you that there are 3 parts to these lessons every single day. This video where I share the channeled lesson, the channeled message. The second part will be in the membership in the channel collective. If you're not already a member, check that out. There are different tiers, different options. In the VIP version of the membership, I will post every single day a second part to the lesson where I talk more in depth about what was covered, share some things that might help it connect for you a little bit more in your personal life, and share any other insights coming through from the guides. So check that out in the membership. And then the third piece are the daily emails. Now these are going to be really, really important for you to really anchor in and integrate the information. Every single day I send out an email that goes along with the lessons with some specific exercises that you can do to really help integrate what was covered, because I know there's a lot coming through, and I'm really excited to see how the rest of the challenge goes, because it's already been very insightful, I think. As always with any channeled messages, just take it as information, right? If it resonates, great. And if it doesn't, no worries, leave it. So I just want to preface with that. Today, I will be channeling Isis, the goddess Isis. I work with her a lot, and she will be coming through today. So I'll just get into it. Okay. The topic for today's lesson is that of strength. And I have been chosen, or rather I have decided to be the one to discuss this topic today, because this is at the core of my being, the core of my energy is strength. I invite you to explore the topic of strength in heart, strength in mind, strength in body, strength in truth and honesty. For strength will underlie the entire ascension process for you as you continue to face challenges, lessons that are meant to upgrade you, to shift your energy into that is higher, that of a higher frequency. This requires strength. It requires strength to be honest, to stay rooted in love, to not give in to the ideas, the desires of others at the expense of yourself, your integrity, to stay in integrity and authenticity. This requires strength. My question for you today is, where do you derive your strength? For so many of you, strength and validation become intertwined. There is a danger in this. For when you derive your strength from validation, so often externally, you are putting your strength, your power, in the hands of another. I have discussed many times the idea of power. There are different types of power. You have been taught to fear power because you have been shown many examples of beings misusing their power. And this is true. It all comes back to intentionality. Do not fear strength. Do not fear power. For power, when in the hands of good, in the hands of love, is what will transform your world. Where do you fear your own power and strength? Where do you put your own strength in the hands of another, instead of deriving it from within you, simply turning it on? See it like a power switch. you can decide, set the intention to turn on that power switch, to turn on your strength. All that is required of you to stand firm, to be in strength, is decision, is choice, is awareness. Deciding, in this moment, I will be strong. The tests that come your way are not meant to tear you down. In fact, the complete opposite. The tests that come your way are meant as gifts to prove to you how strong you truly are. As soon as you decide, yes, I am strong in this, as the opportunity comes your way to step into that strength, this is where you will prove to yourself you need nothing else other than your own inner strength. Strength in body, strength in heart, strength in mind, strength in being. It starts from within. What is so curious about much of your society is there has been such an emphasis on strength in body. And then some more within mental resilience. And while resilience is a wonderful quality to have, what if you shifted that energy into simply strength? For resilience, underneath that underlies a feeling of life happens to me, struggles happen to me, and I'm resilient against them. You might be resilient, but instead it is opportunities come to me where I'm able to prove my strength to myself again and again. And who do you prove your strength to? Yourself or another? When you are so caught up in proving your strength to another, what is the point of it at all? To prove your strength to another, what is this confirming for you? For so many of you, you might prove your strength to another, yet still you do not feel it within yourself. And if you do not feel it within yourself, what is the point of the proving? The proving itself is the lower frequency intention. Is there a need to prove? For the ones who ask you to prove, how often is it that their intention is their own insecurity? Their own search for their own strength and power? You will become invincible when you learn to derive strength from within yourself, and you do not allow anyone else to take that strength from you. The more you step into your own strength, you will receive the opportunities to confirm it to yourself and those around you. Again, this is not meant to tear you down. In fact, it is to show you how strong you truly are. Without doing anything more, you simply are. It is turning it on, deciding, yes, I am. I step into this quality within myself. You have strength. It is rooted in decision. What have you been deciding to do? What have you been deciding to do? Have you been deciding to act from strength or from fear? Are you focusing on external strength, strength in body, and hoping that that is enough so that you do not have to look inward? For so many, they avoid doing the work to step into their internal strength, instead focusing on strength in body. It is all rooted in your energy, to be the energy of strength. This extends to all areas of your life. There is nothing wrong with support. Support, in fact, is an incredible gift for you. However, can you stand firmly on your own 2 feet? Can you pull from the depths of your being and pull the strength out, whether or not there is support? Again, it is about filling your own cup. You are the strong one. And where do you derive your strength? Is it from yourself, your inner knowing, or is it from something outside of you? Confirmation, approval, validation. Even for some of you, placing that strength outside of yourself into a spirit, an energy, your connection to source, you as an extension of source. You have an infinite supply of strength. However, it is key not to see that source as something outside of you, but within you. You are a being of this infinite divine energy of love and truth. When you need strength, who do you turn to? Where do you turn? It is to become aware of this and ask yourself, am I placing my strength in the hands of another? Where do you avoid your strength? This is another level I ask you to explore. For so many of you know that you are strong. However, you ask for strength from others as a way to keep them close, as a way to hold on to relationships, as a way to feel secure. And this is rooted in fear. If you are fully strong on your own, will they still want to be in a relationship? Will they still need you? These are the thoughts that run through your minds. This is fear. The loops continue to go. But if another is only in relationship with you because they feel needed, what does this say of the energy of the dynamic between you? Be strong within yourself and you will attract in others who are also strong within themselves. And this is how we break out of the cycles of codependency. Relationships are not meant to fill your own void. You are strong. You are strong every day. Anything that separates you from this is not in alignment with your highest truth, is not in alignment with your being. Where do you feel that you cannot be strong? Who are you allowing to take your strength away from you? No one can take your strength away from you unless you decide. This is not to say it is easy, but it is to take responsibility for our choices. You are strong. You are strong. You can move through any challenge, obstacle that is placed in your path. You can choose to see them not as obstacles at all, but rather points of redirection into something better, into something greater. And the more you stand in your strength, the more you attract in others who are firm in theirs. And this is how you create a community of invincible beings of love. Strong in love for yourselves. Strong in love for each other, in your connection to each other as one, as extensions of pure love. Remember that your strength is your divine birthright. It has always been within you. It is about discovering where you have let it go, where it has been lost, where it has been challenged, and you have not yet completed the challenge. It is never too late to step back into your strength. It is always yours to have. Okay. Thank you to Isis. Check the membership, the channel collective for the second part to this video, and check your email for the exercises for today and comment below with your thoughts on this message.